moving to the Excel sheet. Let's say what we have done is referring to as the horizontal format. So I'm going to present the vertical format. Now, the question asks us to calculate the income and expenditure of a worker from January to December. So from January to December, we can say it's annual, right? So the title or the heading will put annual budget for, let's say, any year, let's say 2023, or let's refer back to 2022, because 2022 budgeting is, I think, is for ahead. So let's make 2023. So we say annual budget. So we say annual budget. So for the year 2022, I think that was what we are able to do. So now this becomes, so I just want us to enter the details before we do the editing and the formatting. Okay, so I'll put this as the heading, then I'll come down and say this is my months. So the months here, then I'll say this income will come first. Income. So income will come. So I'll say income. Okay, so I'll say income here. So we'll say that this income now. So under the income, then we will start to enter all income activity. So we are going to put all income activity under the income. So first, I know the first income is our salary, so we type salary. So then aside salary, I want to add, let's say, allowance. So allowance will be here. Then we said side job. So you put side job here, your side job. Then we say other earnings. So other earnings will be here. Now, so I want to put the total here. Then the question is open-ended. They didn't say we calculate for the average, either the total for every month, total income, or so this one I'm going to make sure that we're having total income for each month, the average earnings for each month. Then at the end, we'll go and put down here below here the total for the year and the total average for the year, and we'll do that same thing to the expenditure. So I'll put here as well average. So I'll say average here. Then when we are done with there, then we'll move to the next step. The next step has to do with this time here. We'll put expenditure. So we'll say expenditure. Now under the expenditure, so this time we are just going to lump all the expenditure here. So the expenditure has to be first rent. Then transportation. So this was transport. So we say transport here. Then our next expenditure will be for food. So we say food. Aside food, say water bill. So we say water bill. Then aside water bill, light bill. So we say light bill. Then we put children clothes, or let's say clothes. So clothing. So put clothing. Then we say children's school fees. So we say what? fees aside the fees, we also say maybe okay. Then I think we have rent, transportation, we have food, we have what water bill, then we have light bill, then include then that of our children's school fees. So we put the total expenditure here. Now if we want the, because an open-ended question, we can equally calculate the average expenditure for each month. So we see our average expenditure for every month. Now at the end of this, then we'll then have to calculate for the profits and loss. So we have to put if whether it is what profit and what loss. So we calculate here, then we say maybe perhaps both what profit and what. So we say what profits. Then we say if it's a profit, then we say what profit or what loss. So this is what we are going to do here. Now when it comes, so this is how we are going to arrange it. So now we have from A to, so we highlight, then I'll put the heading A to I think that will be from A to Q, right? So A to Q, so I'll highlight it, then I'll merge it on center. So the annual budget will come here. Then from here, income salary, from income salary I'll also highlight that one from to the average, then I'll merge that one to center. Then I'll say expenditure will start from each, so each to the last, but that will be the average. Then we merge that one to center. So this guy will put it like this. Then here I have to merge this, then I'll put it one here, that will be the month. So this basically I'll put it to a center. So this is the months, and this is equal the profit and losses. So now starting from the month, we say January, right? We say January. So we'll start from January now to December. So we'll put the autofill like this. So we click then hold up to the last month. That will be that will be January, December. So we'll fill it here. So now while we are left to just the edit, so we expand this a little bit so that it will enter. Now we are asked that the heading was supposed to be the heading supposed to be the font what Rockwell. So we just move to inside the home tab, we move to the font, then we type what Rockwell. So what Rockwell. So I think Rockwell, what will be the Rockwell extra book. So we select Rockwell extra book here. Now what is the color? They say font, the font color should be orange. So I'll move to the home tab, and the font will be, so this is the font color. So I'll select, we have orange, the accent should be 25%. So orange 25%. Then the font size should be 23. So font size put to 23. But here there's no 22, so I'll select 24. It should be 24 rather, but not 23. So this is how we do it. Now the subhead is what that you mutual power. Some of this I don't think we have a color with let me say, you see that we don't have, I think we just have the Gothic. So since we don't have this, I do have this guy, so I'll pick the Gothic. You are demi boots, right? So and I don't know if we have it here. So I'll just Gothic. We have a semi boot, but so I'll select a Gothic semi boot as the income. Then I think I'll apply that one to expenditure to expenditure. So I'll select that one. That will be the current one is you got semi good. So move the semi good. Then that's it. Then now then font color blue accents light 40%. So I'll select this. Yeah, sorry. I'll select there then say the whole of this should be what the you should what blue, right? The color should be blue what percentage accent 5 lighter 40%. So let's move this lighter blue 40%, lighter blue 40%. So we have accent 5 no accent 5 no lighter blue. So let me take this let's use this good as the now. So at the end of this, so I have this. Now the mouse to so we'll say all font and the font size should be 17. So font size to 17. So I'll highlight all then I'll move to 17. So since we don't have 17, we apply 18. Okay. Now so apply 18 then. No, they didn't put alignment. So all other text is don't see two gap. Please the font color black lighter 15%. Then the whole of this. So I will then select this here. Then what we are going to do right now is I'm going to make sure that everything is now aligning with center. So this then we align everything at everything should be align center. Then we align everything center. So this is how basically we are going to do it. Now I'll only expand this. I'll expand the header so that everything will enter rightly. The headers, see that. So I'll expand it a little bit so that everything is like so average. Expand this to transport. Expand this. Now what have you? Light blue. So this is how now here too I'll have to make sure that sorry I have to make sure that it's not sent everything is centered like this. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in a table. So I'll put it in a table like this so that for neat. First I'll select it and apply all borders. So I want to apply all borders to so that it will be looking a little bit nice still. Okay. So now let's apply the all other text. So you see subheading from all other text. So from black, then the font should be 13. I think the other font should be 13. So I'll change this to let's okay, so 14 because I think this one too should be 40. So let's apply this one to 40. I'll do so everything here should be all figures must be in color blue accents. So all figures. So now, after we are done with this, I think our next step is to look at the figures here. So we are going to look at the figures. So this one, I'm going to change it. So I will merge it center here. Good. So we then have to close this. Shrink at least a little bit so that it doesn't look too big like this. So then to increase it like this. Side chop. So because of the figures here, we have to get average. Then we can scroll by here. So let me increase this one to light blue, water blue, increasing transport to increasing small transport. I've fixed them average, have profits or what loss here. So all figures must be in access. So I'm going to then apply then I'll highlight this and this piece of highlight also. I'll highlight this, then bring it out here. Then I'm going to apply blue. So the color should be blue accent. Okay, all other text and then all figures. So all the figures should be blue accent. Blue accent. Right? So okay, let's just select this. So that's the color. So now I'll put the figures here. So